Welcome back. We are live via Temper Crypto TV. Alson Mabena, aka the Crypto King, is live. He's here. We are live today. Crypto Cindy, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you, Crypto King?
Great stuff. Is it Friday today or Thursday? What day is it today?
Unfortunately, it's Friday again.
Or it's Friday?
Yes, it's Friday again. And I'm saying it's unfortunate that it's Friday again because we will not be with our viewers tomorrow and on Sunday. So it's unfortunate.
Oh yeah. Do you know how much I enjoy being on this show? On this live
Yes.
show. I enjoy a lot. I get to share a lot with our viewers. It's my passion. It's passion. I'm pushing passion. What about you? Do you feel
Yes,
it? Do you feel what I feel?
yes, I do. I think that's exactly why I'm saying it's very unfortunate that we will not be with them for the next 2 days because now the weekends seem to be very long and the 5 days that we are now live seems so short. So we actually miss them during the weekend. We wish that we could have extra time, but we can just recap and teach them more about crypto on weekends. But unfortunately,
Mm. And yeah, on weekends, are the markets open or they closed? On weekends, I mean, I know in the stock market, in the forex market, the markets closes on weekends. Does it apply on the crypto space as well?
unfortunately not. Remember, crypto is like breathing. We are breathing every single day. So crypto is available every single day. There's no Christmas, there's no holiday, there is no long weekend. Crypto is just there available wire in South African terms.
Oh, okay. So it's 24/7. It doesn't really
Yes.
close, and you can trade 7 days a week, 24 hours. Wake up at 12 in
Yes.
the at midnight, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. You can still trade the cryptocurrency market.
Yes, every
Mm.
single day.
No, great stuff. What were we discussing yesterday? Do you remember? It was blockchain. I think I do
Yes.
have a good memory. It was blockchain, and you said so many things. We spoke a lot here on this platform about blockchain, how useful it can be in our ecosystem, in our communities, and stuff. Um, can you recap? Can you give us just a brief of what we actually touched yesterday?
So yesterday we were talking about blockchain and the advantage of having blockchain in our public services. So we're looking at government departments, we're looking at our daily lives, how blockchain can actually assist us in terms of the healthcare system. We're actually complaining that now if you lose your file for the clinic or the hospital, now they can't actually treat you because that is lost. So with blockchain, it actually assists you whether you've lost your file or you are unconscious, they can still treat you because they know who you are. They can just get you in the system and you can be on track and be treated there and there. And you also mentioned that you're always forgetting your license at home and then you have a problem with the cops. So, with blockchain being implemented into our license department, whether you have your license or not, they can still be able to actually track who you are, know whether you've got tickets. Are you supposed to be on the road or are you a wanted person? So, this will actually be helping us a lot. So that is what we touched base yesterday. We're just looking at blockchain, how it can help us and also help our governments. And yes, that was it for yesterday.
It seems blockchain is a big solution.
Yeah.
When I have a kid, one day I'll name him blockchain. Is that
I don't think that's appropriate because remember, blockchain is like the internet. It's something that comes and then something else, something better will come up. So by the time it's like calling your child computer. Nowadays, the people who are called computer, we're actually laughing at them because of their names. So I don't think it's wise. Rather call your child Bitcoin. I think that will last much longer.
okay? So yeah, I've got ideas now. Okay. All right. Welcome, Empire Fam. We are live. We at Empire Crypto TV. We're talking blockchain solutions, cryptocurrencies, bitcoins, trading and investing. We want you to become a better trader, a better investor. And of course, as you can see, the market is smiling at us. Everything is really, really, really happening. Yes, thank you so much for coming through, Maweto. Good evening, Elsin. I'm watching from Lesotho. Welcome, 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 welcome all the way. What's happening? All the way from Lesotho. All right, Maseru, all the way from Lesotho. Welcome to Empire Crypto TV. We are live here. We're talking all about this market. What's the topic for the day, Crypto
Okay.
Sandy?
So today we'll actually be talking about the taxation of crypto assets in South Africa.
Tax in the cryptocurrency market.
Yes, that is our topic
Oh,
for today.
sounds like the government is actually that sounds great. I mean, sounds like the government is putting their hands in everywhere, everything. They don't want to see people excited. They don't want to see excitement around. When they see a group of people, enjoying something, they want to snoop around and see how they
Yes.
can interrupt that grouping.
I don't think we can call it an interruption, but I think that's what government is all about. Government is actually there to get tax from wherever they can.
Ah, okay. All right. From your response, is paying tax a good thing or a bad thing?
I think it's a good thing, mainly because remember we've got our elders who actually get grants. We've got disabled children that get grants. We've got now in South Africa, we've got the children's grants. So I think, yes, we might see as the money going to other people's pockets who are already filled with money, but there are actually other ways whereby there are people who are also benefiting.
But why are there so many books written that says how to beat taxmen, how to go around the taxman, how to not pay tax in your income, salary? Why are there so many books that are encouraging people to dodge tax?
But let us remember, there's also the book that's been there for the longest book and the most read and the most bought, which is the Bible. It also has tax. There are people paying tax there.
Isn't? Can you explain further? How so?
Yes, remember in the Bible, tax was they didn't have money by then. Okay, some chapters didn't have money, some did. So what happened is they would actually state that maybe from your harvest, yes, from your harvest, then there's a certain portion that someone will come collect. So there were tax collectors in those days. They would physically come to your house and collect whatever. Probably if you've got 10 cows, maybe they'll get two or one depending on the rate that they were calculating their taxes from by then. So tax is something that has always been there.
And also there's tithe. I mean, tithe, I believe, is also tax. I mean, they tell you to pay 10% tithe to the church.
Yes.
It's also a form of tax, isn't it?
I don't think it's a form of tax. It's just a form of it's something like your appreciation. It's like some gratitude. So you're just giving that 10% because remember, there's so many activities that need to be taken care of in this time. It's actually monetary because the church. Okay, one thing for sure. No one wants to go to a church where it's dirty. We all want to find the chairs cleaned. Where are we going to get the cloth? Where are we going to get the money to buy the water to clean those cloths? So there's so much money that's needed to run the church that it has to come from somewhere. So where will it come from? From the tithes.
Okay. All right. Let's jump into the topic. Today we are discussing the crypto tax in South Africa. Of course,
Yes.
let me just put you through into the picture of what we're talking about. The South African Revenue Service, which is SARS, is tightening tax collection on cryptocurrency transactions, which makes it important to distinguish between events that will trigger income tax rates or capital gains tax rates. The South African Revenue Service is increasingly auditing taxpayers' crypto holdings and trading activities. It has also requested information from certain South African crypto exchanges, including Luno, about users on the platform and their transactions. Mm. Crypto is defined as a financial instrument in the Income Tax Act, as opposed to currency. It's not a currency, which would have excluded crypto gains from the ambit of capital gains tax. Okay. All right. This means that the intention of the taxpayer, supported by objective factors such as length of holding and frequency of trades, will determine whether the crypto gains are revenue taxed at a maximum of 45%, or capital in nature, which is taxed at a maximum of 18%.
Yes.
Crypto Cindy, 45, 45%. What do you
Yes.
think of that?
45% is just, I think it's too much. Main reason why I think it's too much is because let's say that now I need to withdraw 100,000 from my cryptos. If I withdraw 100,000, that means now I need to give SARS 45,000, and now I'm left with 55,000. So now, what if that was my initial gain, that 45% that I'm now giving to them? It means that I've actually done nothing.
Okay. But now the next question is, of course, you just mentioned earlier that the government has to tax different incomes, different, streams of incomes for people, so that they can sustain the economy. They can actually give back to the needy, like um, grants, elder grants, child grants, and so forth. And of course, to move forward our country, to really benefit the country, to really pay, civil servants as well. That's
Yes.
where they get the demand from tax. But now the question is, can crypto be taxed? Is it possible?
Yes, crypto is able to be taxed. Currently, we see that now the government is now talking about how they're going to be taxing it. Now, you've also mentioned that they are now speaking to certain exchanges and platforms to get information of who are the people who are holding and buying and trading the crypto. So it is taxable, and according to what you've actually put in, how you've gained the money, they will then differentiate whether they were going to be taking 15% or they're going to be taking a maximum, we said, of 45%.
All right, Tempa FM, we are live here, Tempa Crypto TV. We are bringing this news to you live in Johannesburg. And of course, do help us by commenting on the comment section. Tell us where you're watching this live broadcast from. Tell us your province, your country, your state, wherever you're watching this live broadcast. And all of us also do ask some questions, comments, anything that you want to say on the comment section, which is actually beneficial to others as well. So yes, we built in one of the biggest crypto community at Tempa Firm. All right, today we're talking about crypto being taxed, SARS. All right. How is crypto tax calculated? I mean, it's a new thing. So much to grab, so much to learn, so much to understand. How is it calculated to say, okay, this is what I'm going to pay to SARS for my gains, from my earnings, or whatever is coming from the cryptocurrency market? How is it going to be calculated?
Okay. So you can be liable for both the capital gains and the income tax, depending on the type of cryptocurrency that you're transacting in. So, for example, let's say that you're only getting profits. Now, you're only buying and you're just getting a profit from there, so you'll be charged on the profit that you're getting. But now, there are people who are just trading on a daily basis, they will be charged on all those small transactions that they're doing. So, it actually depends on what you are doing in the crypto space that will determine how you will be taxed.
All right. The one question is, which is coming from our viewer here, says, is this tax of crypto in force already? Is it happening, or still a hearsay? Because it's been, spoken about. It's long been updated to say crypto is going to be taxed. The Reserve Bank, the SARS, they are looking at ways of taxing crypto. Is it in full force now? Is it happening as we speak now? Or is still something that they're looking into finalizing?
It is in full force now. It is said
Mm.
that anyone that is trading in crypto must actually report in their financial years that they are actually involved in the crypto, and you must also show how much you've gained, what you've been doing there. So you need to print out exactly what you're doing, because remember, as we've said earlier, that they are now speaking to different platforms to find out who is there, what is happening, and what are your gains. So it's better for you to just go and introduce yourself to SARS first before they come running after you.
All right, welcome, Masindi, all the way from Grahamstown in the Eastern Cape. Welcome, welcome. Please share this live broadcast to your timeline, to your friends, to your pages, to your groups. Please share so that we can invite as many people to come and learn. We are bringing this information to you for free. We do not charge anything. We bring it to you for free. So, what we can do to help us out, to help us grow, is to share this live broadcast. And of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Empire Crypto TV on YouTube, so that we can have strength to bring all this information every day, every time, without any failure. We're talking about crypto, so much interesting subject.
Yes.
All right, crypto Sind, I lost money trading cryptocurrencies. Do I still have to pay tax? How do this thing work? I mean, we have seen so many people losing money in the crypto space.
Yes.
How does it work when you have lost? Maybe we had your cryptos, yes, worth maybe 50,000 rands, and then all of a sudden you lost all those assets. Do you still have to pay tax?
Okay, so the current way whereby cryptocurrencies are taxed in most country means that whether an investor makes money or not, they still have to pay tax. So regardless of whether there's a profit or the loss, so depending on your circumstances, taxes are usually realized at the time of the transaction. So they don't look at the position of your cryptos right now. They actually look at from when you bought your cryptos, what was happening. So they won't say just because today you are at a loss. No, unfortunately, you will not be paying tax, but they look at so many things. So you need to just put in your send in your stuff, and then they will calculate and tell you exactly how much you need to pay, whether there's a loss or there's a profit.
How do I calculate tax on crypto to crypto transactions? I mean, I'm transacting crypto to crypto on
Yes.
exchanges, and also the next question will be like, do they only look at South African exchanges or international exchanges as well? There's still so much that we need to understand, especially when it comes to this transaction, because crypto on its own, of course, there is fiat to crypto. You know that one can be
Yes.
traceable, but
Yes.
if it comes to crypto, how does it work? How do they calculate? How do I calculate tax on such transactions?
Okay. So in most countries, you're actually required to record the value of your cryptocurrencies in your local currency at the time that you're transacting. And now this, remember, not all systems are actually friendly in terms of giving you the exact price that is for your country. So you just need to make sure that you do it for yourself. You check exactly how much you're putting in terms of you also look at the price that you're buying at, the price that you're selling at, or the transaction fees that you're sending crypto to crypto. And the other thing you've just asked about, are they only going to be looking at companies which are local, or they're also going to be looking at international companies? For now, SARS is still negotiating with the local companies. So they still have to speak to Luno, they still have to speak to Valra, they still need to speak to altcoin traders first before they actually go international. Now, let us remember, there are so many exchanges which are international. So if you are actually trading with an international company, chances of them getting you faster is quite slim. But with the local companies, it's actually quite high, because now SARS can just say, we need your records. If you don't give us those records, you are not worth trading in South Africa anymore.
And I heard that there's a crypto tax calculator. How does it work? a text calculator. This whole text thing is very much like I mentioned earlier that we there's mixed feelings, emotions from people. Some do want to pay tax, some don't really want to pay tax.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's a force matter. I understand. It's a I'll say it's everyone's responsibility to do so.
Yes. Yes.
Um, as per the government, anyone's obligation to really contribute towards the proper living in the country.
Yes.
So, how do we use to calculate crypto tax?
Okay, so there's a company called Crypto Tax Calculator. Now, what they do is it's actually an online system, but you can also go to their office if you want to go there personally. All you need to do is on their system, you just import all your transaction histories. So you can just get the history of all your transactions, you upload it onto the system, and then they help you to categorize actually your transactions to tell you exactly what those are in terms of people sometimes don't know the difference between a profit and an income, so they'll help you with such matters and tell you exactly where you need to put what after you give them your transaction history. From there, they will then compile everything, give you a full report of exactly how much you need to pay for tax, or if maybe tax is owed to you.
Okay, all right. Okay, so I can be owed some tax. I mean,
Yes. Remember, sometimes you go and claim for tax, you go there
yeah.
hoping that you might actually be gaining. They'll be giving you something, then you find that you actually are owing them. So it's a two-way street.
All right. I'm a busy person. I'm always up and down doing so many things. Can I get my accountant to do this, or I have to do it myself? Or it doesn't matter as long as SARS get whatever their share is.
Okay, so you can actually get an accountant who can help you with this, but the same thing that they'll be doing is what you can do also on the crypto tax calculator, because they'll just take your records, input everything from there, and then they will get exactly how much you need to pay. And remember, with an accountant now there's an extra fee. You're paying for the service. It's like going to a doctor, it's like going consulting a lawyer. Now you're paying for the consultation fee, and then at the end they'll tell you how much you still need to go and pay to the tax man if you need to pay. So yes, if you're a busy man and you don't have time to do it yourself, you can consult an accountant. If not, you can just use the crypto calculator all by yourself and you'll still get the same amount that you need to pay or that you're owed by SARS.
All right. Look, there are so many terms describing the cryptocurrency market. Some they've classified it under assets, but some they've classified it under currencies. Which is which now? Are cryptos assets or cryptos are currencies? How does it really work?
Okay, so cryptos are actually classified as an asset. The main reason for that is because mostly the reason why we are buying crypto is for an income. So assets are mainly things that we know that mostly we are going to gain from. So they are not classified as a currency in South Africa. They are not a legal tender. They are not replacing the rand anytime soon, but they are called an asset in terms of SARS.
Mm. And they're subject to be taxed, even with
Yes.
Bitcoin as well. Bitcoin. I mean,
Yes.
okay. All right. Welcome, Lungelo, all the way from South Africa, Durban. Welcome to Empire Crypto TV. We are building one of the biggest crypto community here. Empire Crypto TV is committed to bring you all the hottest news, breaking news in the crypto space. What you just have to do, go on our YouTube channel, subscribe, Empire Crypto TV, subscribe so that you do not miss some or most of these live shows that happen every day. We are live every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 7 p.m. So, yes, welcome, everyone. We are talking about taxing of cryptocurrencies being taxed by SARS. I think this subject is actually spoken all over the world. The whole
Yes,
world is talking about tax in crypto. And
yes.
do you have an idea which countries are successfully, managed to start taxing crypto?
Okay, so I've been checking around exactly which countries are now also taxing crypto, but I see the countries like Portugal, they've actually said that crypto is VAT-free exercise of service. So you find there are other countries whereby you can have your crypto and enjoy them all by yourselves and not be taxed. And then we get countries like South Africa, and there are other countries also talking about, we spoke about previously a country called it was just on my head now. Now it's gone. So you're finding other countries whereby they're still busy with their regulatory systems, and they're talking about crypto. They want to make crypto legal tender, they want to tax crypto. But there are also countries in the world like Switzerland whereby crypto is just tax free, and we don't know how long that would be. And countries like Germany, they say to be crypto friendly countries. They're called crypto friendly countries. You find people saying that they want to move there because they don't want to pay tax. But yeah, hey.
Look, as human beings, we're always resistant for change.
Yes.
We don't really accept changes very quick or very fast. What's going to happen if I don't declare my crypto gains or my crypto assets if I don't really submit to SARS? Is there any law or any maximum punishment that I could really subject myself into if I do resist such?
Unfortunately, if you don't declare, now there are stiff financial penalties that they will want from you. And if you can't afford those, then you see on the picture there, there's a guy with his bitcoins behind bars. So we don't want to lose you to have you now wearing the orange overalls there and not enjoying your cryptos anymore just because you tried to run away from SARS.
All right, between me and you, give us a tip. One of our firm here just asked a question: is there a way to avoid paying tax on crypto? What are your tips? What are your great, you know, ways of avoiding paying crypto tax?
I don't believe in avoiding to pay tax. You know why? The reason for that is because I think we've seen mostly in South Africa with our musicians or other people that were popular in the past, whereby they try to run away from SARS, and then after maybe they are dead and their grandchildren and their children are left on the planet Earth, they then have to lose their assets. And I don't think any parent would want to work very hard, get properties, get whatever you're getting for your kids, and then one day you are dead, and then the SARS man comes knocking at the door and your kids have to be out just because you ran away from paying 100,000 and you had millions. So I don't believe in running away from SARS because it will catch up not only with you but with your kids. So I believe on always staying on the right side of the law, because you don't know, one day will be one day and you'll be gone and you'll lose everything.
All right, tell me, still on this subject, what's the difference between income tax, crypto income tax, and crypto capital gains? What's the difference between these two?
Okay, so the capital gain is basically things like your interest. So it's money that you're getting on top of money that you put in. So let's say that we are buying crypto today at 10,000 rands, and then tomorrow we wake up, the price is now at around 15,000. So that 5,000 is now our profit. If we're now selling our crypto, we're selling that Bitcoin, now we are getting 15,000, we have made a profit of that 5,000. That is capital gain. Now income tax now is based on interest. So that would be things like, I've seen recently whereby there are people talking about some crypto loans. So if you're loaning your crypto, you're getting interest from there. That would be called now the income tax. It will go under that.
All right, so as we speak now, SARS will start with the local exchanges to obtain
Yes.
our information and our crypto holdings from them. so that they can actually go after us.
Yes.
Um, do you think they've got a capacity to really um, investigate or to really, go after everyone? Especially it's a new field, it's a new industry. Will it take some years for them to really become fully functional on really getting everyone who's actually involved in the crypto space to pay up, or it's just as easy as like that?
I think it's going to be easy with local exchanges. With local exchanges, it's exactly like the government wanting our bank accounts, getting how much, who has how much. So that will be much easier because now remember, the companies are also registered under the businesses, which is CIPC. So with them not compiling with that, what the government says, they also now risking to be having running businesses in South Africa. So that would be easy. But in terms of the international ones, I think it's very hard. It's like now the government wanting to know how many of us have offshore accounts. Huh? So the other
Mm.
countries would like, no, we don't actually just give off people's information. So I think in terms of getting international exchanges, it will still be very hard. It can take years or might never even happen. But in terms of local exchanges, it is highly possible. I'm not saying it will be done tomorrow, but it will be quite easier than actually getting it from the international guys.
How and where on the ITR 12 form do I declare my crypto assets income? Where do I declare?
Okay. So basically, on the forms themselves, depending on the facts and the circumstances of your case, whether it's capital gain or it's normal tax applies. So the taxpayer will declare such taxable income in a source code order. So there's a codes. There's different codes that you need to fill in stating what you're actually saying to SARS that you have as your assets.
Mm. You sound so eloquent and very much informative and persuasive towards paying this crypto tax. Are you from SARS as well? Are you working for them?
Unfortunately, not. I'm not from SARS, but I don't want us to lose any of our family members who are with us here on the live show just because of SARS. I don't want them now not being able to listen to us, or we're now getting messages that no, they've actually been taken away because they couldn't pay. So I want us to actually enjoy our capitals. I want us to enjoy crypto. I want us to live the lives that we want to live and not be running away.
Mm. Okay, all right. So my last question is, since they are taxing already, taxing crypto, it means cryptocurrency market is legal now in South Africa, because you can't tax something which is not regulated, something which is illegal, something which is you are not sure how it operates. It means now it is the final nail to say, guys, you can actually start trading crypto and it's legal now. Even the banks, they must start easing out on the cryptocurrency market, because you can't have banks banning the cryptocurrency market or banning different ways of using the cryptocurrency market, like what we saw last 3 months back when the banks banned credit cards from buying the cryptocurrency market or offshore. And obviously, even now, they still have some problems. I myself, one of the person that have actually dealt with so many banks, especially on the crypto space, they seems not really know their story. They seems not really sure what's happening and stuff like that. Why does I've got so much to say. Why does SARS start by educating the banks, or start by informing the banks that, guys, here where we are, this is how we've gone. We are actually regulating this market, or we are actually calling this market one of our own. It's actually now legal
Okay.
100% and stuff.
Okay. So what I think is that the government actually wanted to have control onto the crypto market at first. So they didn't want us running into the banks and having an operation with the banks whereby we're all making money and government is not involved. So the government said, whoa, 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 wait, before everyone becomes a multimillionaire, let us jump in. Now they've jumped in, now giving us this percentage of 18% to 45%. So now I think now they're easing this community that we have. So I think sooner or later, very soon, I think we'll be hearing banks now implementing ways of assisting us in buying our crypto and actually even maybe moving from our cryptos to our fiat. But I actually see it in future. If the government is already involved in wanting our money, now how will they get our money if the banks don't want us to buy?
That's my biggest question. But anyway, we are live via Temper Crypto TV. We are live in Johannesburg. We're talking about cryptocurrency market, blockchain solutions. Please go to our YouTube channel and subscribe. Press the subscribe button, Empire Crypto TV. Subscribe button. And of course, send your questions, your comments on the comment section below. Say whatever I want to say. It might help the next person. Your question might help the next person. Your comment might help the next person. So yes, let's help each other. We bring this news to you for free. We just want everyone to be educated on this journey. All right, Crypto Cindy, breaking news. What do we have? Breaking news. What do we have? What is hot in the market? What is happening? Hot and happening.
Okay, before our breaking news, I think we forgot one thing. We forgot to announce that we have got a winner for the 100,000 Shiba unicorns from yesterday. The winner is Mapule Sibanyoni. Now, she won herself 100,000 Shiba unicorns. The only thing she did was to subscribe, to write under the comments under our Empire Crypto TV on YouTube that she has subscribed, and she then won herself 100,000 Shiba unicorns.
All right, so we've got a winner. Yeah, Mapule.
Yes.
What she did, she subscribed on our YouTube channel, and of course,
Mhm.
100,000 Shiba Inu coins. They are on her on the way to her wallet. So yes,
Yes.
do contact us, and then your wallet is going to be filled with Shibas. Well done,
Yes.
welcome to the firm. Let's grow up together. Let's make money. There's so much
Yes.
to be made. All right. What do you have for us today on the breaking news?
Okay, so on our breaking news today, we are speaking about tokenized real estate. Now, we spoke about tokens previously, but we didn't go deep on them. But I think most people have a clue of what tokens are. So now we are now told that they are now being introduced into the real estate market.
All right. So it's tokenized real estate. That's
Yes,
what you
so
said.
it's called tokenized real estate. Remember, previously in the real estate market, what you needed to be in order for you to join that market, you needed to have huge lots of money. So you needed to have money in order to buy probably a house or a flat. You needed a lot of money. But now with them being tokenized, it actually means that anyone can now buy. Whether you have got 100 rands, I've got 1,000 rands, or whoever. It's now like crowdfunding. Yes. It's now becoming something like crowdfunding whereby different people can now put in money and get tokens and buy real estate.
Isn't is there liquidity on that field, on that industry?
We know that in the real estate business is actually one business that is actually doing well worldwide. The main reason for that is mainly because we know that property appreciates. It's very rare that property depreciates. There are instances whereby the property industry does depreciate because of the area, because of political influence, because of the crime and stuff, but mostly it appreciates.
Okay. Why tokenized real estate? Tokenized real estate. All right. Looks like blockchain is taking over everywhere. I mean, we were talking
Yeah,
about blockchain yesterday, and then
yeah,
now we talking about tokenized real estate.
yes.
Um, we are actually tokenizing everything, so to
Yes.
say. Um,
And it's actually a good thing because remember, previously in the real estate, in order for you to have a property, you need to be vetted. So, which means that you have to have a good standing, a good financial standing in terms of your credit, and you must earn a certain amount of money in order for you to live in a certain area or to actually own a certain property. But now, in terms of now having it all tokenized, it now means that it is now accessible to anyone from everywhere, and they will know there's no limit. There's no limit and there's no minimum that you now need to have or to earn in order for you to actually own real estate.
mm. All right, no, great stuff. Let's move further. Now we're moving to market analysis. All right, what we have on the markets, let me just a minute, let me share my screen. All right, just a sec.
Okay, so while you're looking for that, let me just say something. So I think that from yesterday when we were speaking about blockchain and today now we're talking about this tokenizing of real estate, we actually see that blockchain and crypto is now everywhere. It's now touching our lives in all different ways. Now imagine yesterday we were talking about healthcare, we were talking about license department. Today we are talking about property. So this is actually everywhere. It's touching every aspect of our daily lives.
Yeah, blockchain is actually going to transform our lives. It's more like internet. When internet started, people were like, you know what, internet is satanism, internet, you know, this internet thing. But now you find even the old people, they're involved in the internet space. So yes, at the beginning, it's always very hard for people to accept. They always resistant for change. But as we go on, they start understanding how it's going to change their lives, and they start embracing it. You know, they start using it, utilizing it in different ways of their lives. But yeah, we getting there. We're going there. Every
Yes.
day we discover new things. Every day we see new things happening. The world is moving, and blockchain is here to stay. And of course, the cryptocurrency market is yet, it's just started. It's still very
Yes.
much at the early stages. So if you have not really started on the crypto space, the best time to start was 10 years ago, 11 years ago in 2009.
Yes.
The next best time to start in the cryptocurrency market is
Now.
today.
Yes.
It's today. If you are here watching this live broadcast and you haven't really started on the crypto space, the best time to start is today. Get
Yes.
information, get moving, go to our YouTube channel, start Google, start watching our live streams, and learn about how to get started in the crypto space
Yes.
today. All right, the market is smiling. Wow, wonderful. Bitcoin smashed the 50,000. We are
Mm.
above $50,000. Mm.
Yes. Imagine just in the past 24 hours.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And Ether is really aggressive. Look at it.
Mm.
3,900. It's going 4,000, 4.5.
Yes.
Very soon. It's really, really aggressive, moving up. And any gainers of, oh, look at Solana.
Oh,
Solana doesn't wanna stop. It doesn't wanna get rest. It keeps
yes.
going. It's just flying. It's just going
Hey,
up. It's really
it's
flying.
pushing. It really is. It's pushing so hard.
All right, and we've got Litecoin, which is also 23% in the past 24 hours, and then on top 10, we've got Polkadot 29%. Wow,
Mm.
it's also really, really. Oh,
Yes.
I've got good assets on Polkadot as well. It's really making everyone smile. So yeah, the market guys is smiling. The market is really rewarding people. The market is green. It's all green. The bull market is still here. It's very much active. So yes, we're going up. Um, all right. And then let me check on the questions. Can you see any questions? Let me check on the questions. I've got this one. Um, Stembi so said, so this tax for crypto, is it charged based on how you earn money from crypto, or like pay as you earn? And how is it taxed, as it could be more like gambling because there is loss and profit to it? Or is it already registered? What would you say, our crypto fundi?
Okay, so in terms of is it already registered, I think he's asking is it already being implemented? So yes, it's already being implemented. SARS is already waiting for us to come knocking there and show our returns. So that is yes, it's implemented. And then in terms of how they tax, it depends on, are you trading? Are you buying and selling? Are you buying and holding? So all those will need to be considered in order for them to know exactly how they are going to tax you. And they are not taking it as a gambling, mainly because they've been seeing us posting on social media, telling people that we are now the millionaires because of crypto. So to the government, they are not taking it as gambling. They're taking it as something that is making us rich. So they are saying because of our profits, we need to share with the country.
All right, there we go. Mapule says, what do you guys think of robots that trade for you in crypto? Look, I will say there are different strategies that you can employ in the crypto space. Like, I'll start from here. There are traders out there. Trading means you buying and selling cryptos, looking for short-term gains. You can actually buy and sell within an hour, within 2 hours, within a day, or within a week, or within a month. You are buying and selling. That's trading. And of course, we've got another strategy which is called investing. Investing is whereby you just buy and hold for long term. You buy
Yes.
and speculate that, you know what, in the long term, maybe in a 6 months, a year, or 5 years, or 10 years, this asset that I'm holding is going to give me some certain gains. So that's another strategy as well. And of course, whenever trading, there are so many strategies people actually employ in order to benefit or profit as much as they can profit. One strategy is using different trading tools, softwares to trade. Well, I would not really say they are bad. They are good. I mean, some they can actually make you good money, but of course, you need to really research, check whether those softwares that you are using are verified and they are
Yes.
actually giving out some good returns. If ever they are verified, yes, you can go ahead and use them. There are so many softwares like robots that are being used to trade. People are using robots out there to trade the
Yes.
cryptocurrency market, and those robots are really. I've used them myself. I'm using them. Even currently, I'm using robots to trade in the crypto space. So yeah, they're giving me good returns, I'll say. I'll recommend to anyone who can actually say, I want to try the robots, I want to try different softwares. But in any case, there are different softwares you can use in the crypto space. You just have to research, check the reviews, check other people, what are they saying about those softwares, and then make your own decision, make your own decision to whether you are actually going with them or not. So yes, you can actually use them. All right.
Yes.
I don't see any other questions. Anything from you, Crypto Cindy, before we wrap up?
Yes, I just want to add to what you were saying now to Mapule with regards to the robots. You know, because we sometimes become so lazy to do our own research, we now listen to people saying, no, let me sell you a robot. I was also a victim of something like that, but it was not in the crypto space. It was just in the stock market, whereby somebody tells you that they're making so much money and they send you screenshots. They send you screenshots of transactions of money being deposit into their bank accounts. And then you become so impressed, you don't do your research, but you're happy that someone is now getting money and doing withdrawals on a daily basis. You then deposit money. Sometimes you don't even see that person, you don't even know that person. You just meet that person on social media. Then you send money. Like maybe they charged me 7,000 for the robot. After paying that for that robot, guess what? I was blocked. Till today, I don't know where my robot is. Maybe my robot is still on its way to me, or there was never a robot. That guy blocked me. So please, before you actually get taken away by people selling you dreams because they know that we all want money, just do your research. So I like what you say, that people must do their research, make sure they know, and they check reviews from other people. Because after I checked the reviews, I saw that there were so many people on social media looking for that guy. But if I had checked before I deposited that money, my money would be safe.
Great insight there, Crypto Cindy. Look, people need to understand that there's so much happening in the crypto space. There are so
Yes.
many people taking chances in the space. So, the reason and one of the purpose of having this live show is to educate people to do the right things before they get, hurt or they get taken for a ride. Their
Yes.
money is, robbed of their life savings and stuff. So we want everyone to really come on board, have a good test,
Yes.
enjoy the cryptocurrency market. Cryptocurrency market is much rewarding if you do it right, the right way. If you
Yes.
really, put your mind into it and do it the right way. But if you come here with a get rich quick scheme mind mentality, whatever
Yes.
the reason, you're gonna really get hurt. You're gonna really not have a good test of this market, and you go out there start spreading bad news about this market. It's not because of the market, but it's because your own choices in life, your own
Yes.
choices in this space. So yes, let's do the right things.
Yes. Very true, Crypto King. So I think Mapule is now answered and very happy.
All right, no, great stuff. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming through Empire Crypto family. Please go to our YouTube channel, Empire Crypto TV, and subscribe. Do subscribe so that we can actually broadcast to a wider audience in the future. We want to reach as many people with this information. We want everyone to learn, to be trained, to have this skill that we have in this market. We want to create millionaires. Are we going to create
Yes.
millionaires, Crypto Cindy?
Yes, I think we are. And not only in terms of money, but also in terms of knowledge. Because there's nothing as bad as having money and not having the right knowledge, because you are going to waste it. So we're giving them making sure they get the money, and we are giving them the knowledge.
All right, no, great stuff. Well said, well said, well done. That's it for today. Same time tomorrow. Crypto is the future. We are out.